Alrighty, guys. So it's November 4th. You know what that means? It is election day, and we've been, covering a lot of different elections. But today we're mainly going to focus on the New York election and Zohran Mamdani against Silva and Cuomo. So, uh, there will be more elections. There's the close New Jersey governor election and some Virginia races as well that are very close. And I'll probably be live streaming and then, later tonight and then just seeing how the polls go and how that all unfolds. And it should be interesting. Before I start everything though, I would greatly appreciate if you guys could like and subscribe to my channel. We've been growing a lot lately, and it's been very much appreciated, especially because we've been streaming more, just because it fits my schedule a lot better than trying to pump out two, three, four videos a day. So yeah, I appreciate all of you, and if you'd like to help me out, please do that. But we got a couple things to go over today, and react to. So I just wanted to point this out uh, off the rip. After uh, Trump endorsed Cuomo and Elon Musk as well. It's just been crazy, but it's been to no effect. And as you can see, uh, right now it's 1 minute until 5 o'clock on the East Coast. So I don't know when it, the polls close or anything like that, but it's coming to an end, and poly market hasn't changed a bit. So actually, it's gone up 2%. So and Cuomo's gone down too. So I mean that is, you know, I think that's a good indication of who's going to win this, and it's just not even close. Why would it be? We've been saying for what months, the better part of 6 months that you know this is the type of guy that we've been waiting for as a progressive left advocator, as I describe myself. Not really with the liberals, and this is the type of policy that we've been looking for. And when you give it to people, look what happens. It's 94% to 5% for this liberal left guy, and 1% for this Republican Silva. And I know it's New York, but there's plenty of just liberal people in New York, and even in June, you can see where Cuomo was to Mamdani, and Mamdani has always been a socialist left, so to the Democratic social left. So they knew that, but they still had Cuomo up there, probably because of his name still, but they knew the policy, and look what happened, right? Actually blew his ass out the water here, 73%. Right at that was probably around the first or second debate of the election. But we all know this, and let's get into more of what people are saying today. So this is the governor of Texas, which I found very interesting. You can see that it has 17.7 million views. This tweet, probably a shit ton of interactions, more than that, but or impressions is what it's called on X. But uh, he says after the polls close tomorrow night, I will impose a 100% tariff on anyone moving to Texas from New York City. Okay, um, so obviously anybody that even thinks about this for a couple seconds or maybe a minute would know that, well, Governor Abbott, you're going to be. First of all, that doesn't even make sense, and that's got to be unconstitutional. First off, second off, if they're fleeing New York because they don't want to live under a Mamdani run New York City, then they probably politically align with you. You're probably going to be imposing tariffs on Silva voters or Cuomo voters, or actually you 100% aren't, because why would you vote for Mamdani and then move to Texas? It doesn't make any sense. So you're going to be tariffing people that politically align with you, and that's just says to what the Republican Party is these days, right? So they'll literally say fucking anything, and they'll tariff whatever, or he's trying to take a page out of Trump's book here, tariff like uh, another inner state, or people from another state from moving to their state. That's absolutely stupid. But there you have it. He said that, and then A lot of attacks have been made to. I've been seeing it all day. I've been gone, but I've been seeing bomb threats here, or there's just been threats at some polls and other shit. And then uh, it was just horrifying to see, and I haven't seen anything where it's like legitimate to where something has happened to somebody, thankfully. But this is what Zoran Mamdani had to say about those specific attacks.
And I think that it is an illustration of the attacks we're seeing on our democracy. Sometimes they're blatant and explicit in the manner of these bomb threats, and we have to understand this as part of the general approach the Trump administration has taken to trying to intimidate voters with baseless allegations of voter fraud as a means of trying to repress the voice of Americans across this country. And I think that
Yeah, and that's how where you get it. That's how you have it there. But what I make out of that is, you know how the right tries to say, the left, you guys got to tone down the rhetoric. You guys got to fucking tone down the rhetoric because Charlie Kirk got killed. You're calling us fascists, even though we're doing fascist things. You can't call us fascists. You're calling us Nazis, even though you called Kamala Harris a Nazi. And yeah, but when we do it, it's fine. But when you guys do it, it incites all this violence. And then, I mean, look at this. I've seen earlier. Maybe I could even pull it up of multiple people saying or comparing Zohran Mamdani to a 9/11 terrorist, or photoshopping his head on a plane heading into one of the twin towers, or just a lot of different Photoshop weird shit of him on a plane and then the plane running into a one of the twin towers and trying to depict him as like a 9/11 terrorist or something like that. So it's absolutely ridiculous, and to say that our rhetoric is crazy, they're literally just doing that uh, because he's Muslim. That's simply all it is. And then when we compare them to like a fascist, it's all because of policy, because he's killing random fishermen off the coast of Venezuela right now. He's trying to invade Venezuela right now. A whole bunch of other shit. He was fucking flying our troops over Iran to bomb them on behalf of Israel. I can go on all day on that point. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. We only depict them of something that is similar to what they are doing. If they are doing fascist things like the things I just named, then we're going to call it out to be fascist, okay? I didn't make up the definition of fascist. I just know what it is, and then if I see something similar, I'm going to compare you to it. Okay? It's not because of I just don't like you or something like that. That's literally what they are doing right now. Uh, they're doing this fascist shit overseas, or Donald Trump is, and then he won't feed his own constituents with SNAP. Right? He only agreed to do half of SNAP. I haven't even made a video on that yet because before I was saying that the Democrats help fund your SNAP benefits, but Donald Trump is defying the court order and only paying half. And then after he said that he said he wouldn't do the same thing again for December if it were to be closed. And uh, that also scary of in itself because he is saying right now he's ready to not open the government through December. He is ready to do that. So that's also another scary thing about those statements. But uh uh yeah, I was trying to pull this up for you guys as well. This just shows where Elon Musk was backing Andrew Cuomo, and Donald Trump did the same. He did a True Social post. I believe it was today actually. Musk did it yesterday. Trump did it today. So yeah, I mean, I don't want anything to do with Andrew Cuomo, even though he's a liberal. Uh, he has Trump and Musk backing him, and we've already seen the last time Musk backed the candidate. We now have no SNAP benefits for 42 million Americans. We have ICE rounding up random people, including U.S. citizens. We have shit ton of our money going to Israel. Shit ton of our money going to uh, what's the country called? Argentina. We're trying to go to war with Venezuela. He said he might have boots on the ground there. war is all over the place, or him arguing with people all over the place and doing some bombing on behalf of other countries. So it's absolutely ridiculous. I could go on all day, all day. The soybeans fucking our farmers up. I mean, I could go all day on the dumb shit he's doing, but uh, I just don't want anything to do with that. And these policies that Mamdani are running on are popular. It's similar to Tim Walz. We've been over this a ton of times. Universal child care, that's very popular with just the people. Uh, what else is it? Freezing the rent. The rent is going up what, 150, $200 every month because they're allowed to do it by the current law, and they're just raising it 150, $200 a month, and the minimum wage isn't going up, nothing's going up, but the rent is going up. How can that even be possible? So yeah, uh, child lunches as well. We've been over that as well. Same thing. Tim Walz did. That cut child poverty by 1/3 just by having the kids eat lunch. And what is the current administration doing in office? They're cutting food stamps for kids and single mothers. And these are working people, and most of the people on SNAP, well, not most of the people, but it's like 20 to 30% of people on SNAP are just children trying to eat. And he's only trying to fund half, and then he's even saying that he's prepared to not fund it at all in December. It should be he should be trying to open the government before then. There's no way that this government shutdown should be going for 60 days. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. 100% ridiculous, and it's all on the Republicans because they don't want to sign Obamacare subsidies. They're gonna have to fucking do something. They're gonna have to do something with the Obamacare subsidies. This is not a political thing, okay? Even Margie Taylor Greene is saying, okay, she hates Obamacare. We get that. I well, I don't. I'm not gonna say I hate Obamacare. Of course, I like Obamacare, but it's not as good as a single payer option. She would go ballistic if we had a single payer option. We don't agree on that. I think we both agree that Obamacare could have been better, but we're not even close to how we think that it could have been better. But she's saying that they got to do something because if the subsidies go out, it's literally going to raise 3-4% on these premiums. It's going to be really bad. Nobody's going to be able to afford healthcare. Point blank. Period. I mean that's just what's going to happen if they don't sign the Obamacare subsidies. Sorry, but yeah. So that's where we're at on the election. Everywhere really, just everywhere in politics right now. And with Mamdani on the verge of winning, Trump is still on here on X saying that he's going to withdraw funds from New York City. I'm sure that's scaring a lot of people, and maybe that's what's making some people make bomb threats at the polling offices because they won't get any federal funds. And he's threatening this and that, and trying to sway voters off a democratically elected mayor. Mayor, like, come on, bro. I mean, that's my thoughts right there. That might have been a little rant, but yeah. That's just the truth and what's going on uh, in today's age, right? So yeah, I mean I could go all day, like I said, but yeah, I mean hopefully everything goes smoothly from here on out. All right, so I'm gonna end the video there, guys. I might be live later and watching the polls. There's a couple other elections that I might put a video out on as well. Like I said, the New Jersey and Virginia governor's races are interesting, to say the least. To keep it short. So, yeah, we'll do something for that, guys. So, again, like I said at the beginning of the video, if everybody could like and subscribe, that would greatly help my channel, and so I can push out more news for you guys. And yeah, that'll be it for this one. Appreciate all of you.